What's up, guys? Today let's look at UPF slash LPZZ Arkham Knight Deathstroke. So this is the highly anticipated Deathstroke from formerly LPZZ, now known as UPF, because I think that Arkham Knight Batman is probably one of the best Batman ever made in this scale, and a lot of people have very high anticipation about this Deathstroke because the high quality of that Batman. And I'm happy to report that this is about the same quality, maybe a little bit higher because it doesn't have the cape issue this time. So yeah, I'm very happy about it. But with that out of the way, let's look at the figure. So this is Deathstroke from Arkham Knight instead of the Arkham Origins. I don't know what exactly the difference between these two games outside the art style difference. But as we all know, NR is making a Arkham Origin Deathstroke. I'm not sure if UPF slash LPZZ will make a Arkham Origins Deathstroke. My guess is not because it's already pretty much already there. So anyway, let's look at the figure first. Let me zoom in a bit. You can see the detail. It's very, very nice. Now, unfortunately, mine has a little bit blue paint splotch here. So after the review, I will send it back for them to do the after sale. But as you can see, the paint job is really, really nice. The metallic blue here, combining with the wash, really highlights the metallic finish. And the orange part has shading on them throughout. Scope is very nice. Even these little detail here, like little strap here and here, has no visible paint bleed. It's super nice. Look at the scope here. Like look, these little details here. Really, really well done. Shading around the battle damage. Yeah, so really, really good. They maintain the their high finish quality of their Arkham Knight Batman. So that's really good. Look at the back here. Like, look at all this little metal finish here. This has a little bit silver paint blush, but outside of that, it's super clean. Even the back, this has a little bit issue, too much wash here, but the rest is just, look at the little details. Yeah, really, really good. And the shoulder has a little bit issue I need to point out, is that the shoulder actually looks really weird if you don't maintain the shoulder pad position. But usually you can just move it and then just cover it up. So it's not a huge deal. Only in position like this where you can see the tiny little shoulders. But in most position, and especially once you're posed, you can just cover it up. So yeah. Aesthetic wise, this is like, maybe, I don't know, maybe people don't like this, but outside of these, I think this is pretty much as good as you can get at this scale. Especially the scope work. All right, let's look at its articulation. All right, the head can look up. It's a double ball pack, so you can do pretty much anything you want. Look down, bury the chin, side to side, and really good tail. Okay. The bandana is a single piece. I feel like they should add a ball joint, because otherwise this is just a forever windswept position. Maybe you like it, I don't. No, I'm okay either way. Like, I'm just let him pose probably 99% of time, so it's not a huge deal for me. The shoulder is a similar pull-out mechanic like the Arkham Batman. This is a ring that covering up the joint, and combining with the shoulder joint and pull-out joint, you can probably get a bit more. Yeah. So this is the butterfly range. You need to cover it up, of course, because otherwise it will look pretty ugly. But yeah, not super impressive, mainly because his chest armor, they probably can't make a collab mechanic just like Arkham Knight Batman, but since in the game it's a single piece, it probably will ugly that way, so I don't think that's necessary. The shoulder pad is, this part wiggles, and this part is also a hinge that can move up and down. Bicep swivel, double jointed arms, and wrist ball. All right. For torso, borrowing this little knife here, this piece is a separate piece, so make sure you tuck it in when you're trying to do the ab crunch. Like, let's see the diaphragm joint. Forward this much, back pretty much nothing, and this side this much. For, of course, rotation. And waist joint, let's see, forward, pretty much nothing. Back, more. Tilt, pretty much nothing. And rotation. So crunching forward and tilt is mainly diaphragm joint, and crunching back is waist joint. It's not amazing range. Like, I don't think it's better than Batman, but it's okay, especially considering the design. Like, there's a lot of armor piece in the torso, so let's see. It's okay. It's not amazing, but I think it's okay. Yeah, considering how heavily armored he is. This is a completely separate piece. You can take it off if you pull out the arms, and there's two pieces here. Like, these two pieces are on hinges. You can tuck it in under the body. Okay. The belt is similar design to Batman. You can unclock them and they go up, or you pack them in and they keep this position. All right, it's mainly for kicking to the side because of these holster and pouches. This is a hip joint, is a SHF design. And forward, kick to 90, back, almost 90, and side. Like, if you keep the pouches here, you cannot kick very high, but if you unclock them, almost 90. All right, same thing this way. Side swivel. Knee joint, I think it's not the best looking knee joint, but at least it works. This is also a floating piece. If you keep them here and going back a little bit, going forward more, and ankle rocker. You can also pull them up so get more back range. Just keep them float here like this, and a bit more forward range. And if you tuck in the side here, a little bit more ankle pivot, and of course toe joint. Good toe joint. A little bit loose, but otherwise good. So his articulation is not super amazing, but I think it's workable. I think it's slightly above the usual Mayfax standard, which is, to me, is good enough considering his design. There's too much stuff on his body that may hinder the articulation. All right, let's look at his accessories. For his accessories, he didn't come with as many stuff as Batman, but I think it is good enough because he still come with plenty and probably everything he is ever needed. All right, let's look at the alternate head. This is the Slade Wilson head. It's pretty well done. Look at the hair there. Very nice dry brush. For hand, come with 2 open hand, 2 relaxed hand, 2 trigger finger hand, 2 tight gripping hand, or slash hand, as I like to call them, and 2 white gripping hand. For weapons, it comes with, this is the in-game katana. Right, this can be stored. Is this the right way? Nope. This is the right way, yeah. It's stored here. He also come with, oh yeah, his little pistol. His assault rifle. This magazine cannot be detached, so this is just a single piece. Another katana. I think this is the, I don't think this is in the game. Probably in the concept art, or just they designed it themselves. And the blade is flexible. Also come with a knife and his stick. From back. The way they do the stick is that originally it come with something like this. So originally, right out of the box is a short stick, and this piece. In order to change this into a long stick, to put this apart, pull out this, pull out this. Oh, this is really tight. Anyway, you know how it goes. And there it is. I feel like they should just give us a short one and a long one, because this can be annoying to do every single time, and too many connecting point is prone to breaking. And if you want to store it on his back, this is the way. Of course, if you're trying to store it, it should be the short stick version. Yeah, but this is how you store it. And let's see, oh yeah, a cardboard backdrop. And a stand. So that's all his accessories. Let's do the size comparison. So this is Deathstroke with their own Arkham Knight Batman and Amazing Yamaguchi Arkham Knight Catwoman. I didn't put the Amazing Yamaguchi Batman here because, you know, you have this. You don't need that one. Anyway, let's see the next one. This is DC Direct or DC Collectible. I can't remember. Arkham Knight Nightwing and McFarlane Toys Arkham Origin Deathstroke. I repainted one a long time ago. All right, let's see the next one. SHF Shar Aznavour and was Amazing Yamaguchi New 52 Deathstroke 1.5. Stone Arena Ken and Mayfax Solo Suit Superman. Marvel Legend and Mezco. Alright, that's all the size comparison. So what do I think of this figure? Is this the best Deathstroke ever made at this scale? Like, of course, what's the contender here? Amazing Yamaguchi, Mezco, McFarlane, DCUZ? Like, come on. This is the best Deathstroke ever made. So, if you like Deathstroke, if you like the Arkham series, go get this one. It's not like super expensive or anything. It's the same price as their Batman. For me, it's like 60 bucks. So, yeah, definitely get this one. The accessory could be, I guess, could be a little bit more. I think it would be the best for them to include a sword slashing effect or a, what is it, muzzle flash, one or two. But still, currently, to me, it's good enough. So, yeah. And their Batman Who Laughs is releasing this month, the first batch. So hopefully I'm in it. And their Red Death, along with Inar's Red Death, is also supposed to open pre-order this month. So I'm very excited for all of this. But that's it. See you guys next time.